has hit most of the top 10 cities across the country with the highest concentration of the uninsured. Do you think that's the best way to go, all politics being local?
Well, you know, I think it would be helpful for all of us if we stopped thinking of Obamacare as a political scorecard for President Obama and started thinking of it as a service. There's a limited amount of time that the uninsured have to sign up for Obamacare. They are not being given very good information. I must say, the press is severely at fault here. I looked at a bunch of newspapers the other day, and I found that the New York Times has published the URL for the New York exchange exactly twice, both before October 1st. The Washington Post had published it 4 times, also before October 1st. The LA Times has published its local exchange URL only once. You know, the press is really not providing some basic consumer information that people are going to need in order to avoid paying a penalty.
But when it comes to healthcare.gov, Tim, the media's fault that the website doesn't work. And it's not the media's fault that Republican governors have been obstructionists in states to set up their healthcare exchanges. I mean, it really can't be the media's fault in terms of...
The media is not terribly interested in providing much guidance to people who want to sign up through healthcare.gov, which is, of course, is a different site from the local sites.
Well, I mean, most media people have been actually going on and trying to sign up for themselves and bringing in casts of characters that they'll do it on television for them. I mean, basically, unless we go into individuals' homes and sign them up ourselves, how are we supposed to help people any more than we already have?
Let me give you an example. It's hard to do on TV, I have to say. It's easier to do in the print press. Frank Lawley, a former editor of Money Magazine, had an advice column in Parade Magazine, an online advice column. Terrifically helpful. They only ran it during the month of October. They pulled the plug on it. About 3/4 of what I know about the ins and outs of practically signing up for Obamacare, I think I learned from that column.
Sabrina, is time on the side of the administration now just